Yes. Yeah, so we are discussing the area of a trapezium. The area of a trapezium in Form 2. This is Form 2 mathematics. So this one, we are given a trapezium. So under this trapezium here, and the information is provided here. So the figure below is a trapezium in which PS is parallel to QR. These are symbol for parallel, those two slanting lines. So those are represent parallel. That is PS is parallel to QR. PS is parallel to QR. Then PS is 15 centimeters and QR is 20 centimeters. Therefore, then you're given RS is 8 centimeters and angle QRS is that 5 degrees. You are told calculate the area of the trapezium. The area of the trapezium. So calculate the area of the trapezium. Now, so therefore, how do you calculate the area of a trapezium? Area is equal to
times
H
into
bracket A plus B, where A and B are the shorter sides, the shorter and the longer sides of the trapezium. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, in this case, are we given the perpendicular height? No. So what you're supposed to do? You are supposed to drop a perpendicular from this, from point S.
yes
From point S to cut the line QR. So this perpendicular height at an angle of 90 degrees. You drop a perpendicular there. So that now we form a right angle triangle. We can call this point X. We can call that point X. Let's say we have now the point X, where the perpendicular cuts the line QR. So you have dropped a perpendicular from this line from S to cut QR at X. So let's say our height, the SX is H. I want us now to use, you are supposed to use the SOHCAHTOA to find the height. You are supposed to use the SOHCAHTOA to find the height. That is the trigonometry. So you take this right angle triangle with S, R, X, and this angle is 90 degrees. You get like that. Therefore, take this as 8 centimeters. This as at 5 degrees. At 5 degrees. Now you require the height. You require the height of the of that triangle SXR, for you to get the height. So how do you get the height of that? How do you get the height when you have the right angle triangle? When you write the SOHCAHTOA here, supposed to write the SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA there. Are you there? Yes. Now, so the SOHCAHTOA there. Therefore, since you are not given the adjacent side, this is at 5 degrees, this is opposite, this is hypotenuse. Since you are not given adjacent side, you are supposed to keep off cosine and tangent. Then use what? Sine. This is sine. Sine at 5 degrees is equal to opposite H over hypotenuse, which is 8. For you to get the height. So like that. Like that. Supposed to use that one. Then, so the height of this trapezium will be 8 sine of 95 degrees. So that multiply those sides by 8 by 8. This cancels 8. You get H is equal to 8 sine of 35 degrees. You get that is H is equal to 8 sine of 35 degrees. So 8 sine of 35 degrees. That's what you get. So therefore, what is the height now? Now you already have the height in terms of 8, in terms of sine. 8 sine 35. So now go back to the question now. Find out the area of the trapezium. Find the area of the trapezium. Find the area of the trapezium. So the area of the trapezium will be given by, remember the formula is area is equal to a half h a plus b. So therefore, you can take this area as what? Area a half times, you can even start with a plus b. 15 plus 20, then multiplied by the height. The height now is, the height is 8 sine of that 5 degrees. 8 sine of that 5 degrees. 8 times 8 sine of that 5 degrees. So therefore, because you already got the height here, because you got the height as 8 sine of that 5, therefore the height is given as this. Now take your match table. Take your match table. Take your match table. Then you get the sine of 35. Supposed to get the sine of 35. The sine of 35. So therefore, this becomes what? So the sine of that 5. The sine of that 5 there. So the sine of that 5. Yes, what's the sign, the correct sign of that 5? To 4 significant figures?
0.5736.
So the sign of that 5, so you have a half times, this is that 5, times 8 times
0.5736.
5736. Now from there multiply that. Multiply and get the area now. Multiply and get the answer. Somebody give us the answer? Somebody give us the answer? Somebody give us the answer. Yes?
4.5888.
Correct answer? A half times 35 times 8 times 0.5736. 8 a point? 8 a point? 3? 30 centimeter square. So that is better. That's a better question. That's a better answer. So the area of this trapezium is 80.30. So at least write your answer to 4 significant figures. So therefore, so that's how you're supposed to get it. So in this case, what you are given the two parallel sides, the parallel sides, and then this side is angle, and you are told to find the, and then you're given the angle. The height is always 8 sine of this angle. 8 sine that 5. And you can see we have worked out this one in what? The use of secateurs. The use of what? Secateurs in this question. So therefore the area is 80.30. And that's the area of that trapezium. That's how. Yeah, so that's what you're supposed to do. So remember to subscribe at the end of the lesson. So this is Mwalimu Ignatius Wahome YouTube channel. Karibu sana.